Bilardi has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Time to introduce ourselves.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
He must have some sort of paranoia disorder.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Acknowledged.
Let's find him!
Look at this. The place is packed to the gills with traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Copy that.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up, people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government, too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Knock the wind out of me.
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Now, no need for that.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Wrong. Think more insurgent.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Listen to me! Albion knows you're in London. You need to get out of here, now!
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Worse than we know. We know! We know! Why else do you think I'd fucking be here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
We're not with Cass! He fucking tried to kill us, mate! We need to stop him, and we need your help to do it!
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck. Think, Hamish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it!
Fuck's sake!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Fucking hell.
Control. Target just pulled out a gun. Let's get an ambulance.
suspect.
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over. I have them. Where did they go?
Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I've got to switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
Working on an upgrade of his private police state? Brilliant. Does this prick ever take a day off? Whatever he's up to, we need eyes on that meeting.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
In just 3 short years, London has seen 15% of its workforce made redundant, and another 20% are expected to be added in the next 5 years. As artificial intelligence...
Good news, it's time to put your life on the line for the Resistance.
Yo, what took you so long?
about to lose their livelihoods.
circumstances.
Tower of London. Shit. There's no way we're getting in there.
I'd like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Don't like the look of that. Shut it down.
Shit! Eyes open! We have an intruder!
Ah! Quadrant clear. Moving to assist. We will find you. Let's have a look around. Bloody hell!
We're all clear over here.
Fuck! We've got our man down. Check your doors and corners. Stay sharp. Search the... Come! I'm putting a stop to this! Excuse me.
They got away! Shit!
visual.
Spread out. Find the suspect.
Clear. Let's keep looking.
No sign of them yet.
I've had quite enough of this. Check their last known position. Shit. I lost the suspect. Ah! Moving to last known position. Eyes peeled. They're here.
Such a flying menace.
Yo, what I got on, fam?
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
Yo, since when do we answer to you? Cass got some big meeting about his new project. This whole city's gonna be fucked if we don't stop him. Do you get that?
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Ping me with their personal info.
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed. Ring, you're it. Come on.
Right, let's go.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready. If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken-by-the-system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
I thought that was easy before. Very nice, DedSec.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look. A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You seem to know scads about him, more than most.
Yeah. I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him. Pfft, he was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Oh, for God's sake.
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
So can you tell me a little bit more about how the retrofits are going?
Everything is proceeding on schedule, and Mr. Cass is as determined as ever.
Their damn boots before coming in. I haven't got enough to do. Dealing with construction. I heard someone saying DedSec was...
Oh, I know. Director Cass is a genius engineer, but everything he designs is weapons.
I know. He's a little obsessed, but he's trying to keep people safe.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Fucking great.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
Director Cass, I've been unable to reach the Commissioner's office.
He's stalling. Doesn't matter. It won't change anything. I won't allow it to change anything. Damn him. Yet another fool who knows what the right thing to do is, but lets emotions get in the way.
He's still scheduled to attend. Would you like him removed?
No. Despite all, we need to work with the official government. Send a security detail to make sure he attends. Dress it like a state privilege and sit him front and centre at the meeting. He'll be key to my getting the others to fall into line.
His flat with that black briefcase. Where's his leather gloves? Walk up into him. Say hello to him, and he just gives me a nod. Bloody nod! Either he's the most antisocial businessman in London, or he's a fucking hitman.
You been up there late? There are some parts of the city that need woodworking with some heavy boots. You understand?
Yeah, I know. But there's always an element that's going to resist orders, right?
Sure, but I thought we'd taken care of them long ago.
You mean DedSec? I've heard some talk on the street that they may be... I'm not
sure. Some rumbling.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
Show me.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Fuck me. Almost makes you pity him. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't. He's a dickhead. Can't believe that's who's supposed to be secure in London.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
And I wasn't hearing anyone else. And that made me feel real raw. Anyway, yeah. You would send me something. I guess that I don't remember why I liked it. You know why? Because magic is so fucking...
How's it going? Seems a bit tense. Mr. Cass knows what he's doing. It is no good to question his directive.
Well, the point remains. I'm not questioning his bloody directive. I'm wondering why we're not being sent out against those fucking thugs.
Maybe because he has a plan, a vision, mate.
How are you getting on with those
ideas running around his head.
The deadline is coming up in a million years. Wouldn't do to miss it.
He wants us laying off.
He's presenting to the stakeholders right now.
I know, but if I mess this up, then the whole project is delayed.
Welcome to Project Themis. Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, but I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Attention, a building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to docking breach.
I warned you about that, forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
Bagley, need an exit protocol.
The catacombs, fam.
We pulling just anyone off the street. I'm gonna puke.
You're lucky I stopped it knocking you out. Is that the new line? Dipshit. I'm innocent.
No, please!
Help me. You'll be hearing from my solicitor.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Sounds like he plans to launch Themis ASAP. From the way he was talking, I don't think it's the sort of genie that goes back in the bottle. Shit. Bollocks. I don't like this at all, man. What the fuck was that?
Albion's top-secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
Fucking pig. Sorry.
No respect for it. Yeah, saw some pigs try arresting this street artist. It was sick. Paint just started flying everywhere. The pigs...
A hooligan? Well, I've been called worse. Well, I wouldn't brag about it in my profile. Ruffian, maybe.
Hooligans are an important part of football. I mean, they are the ones who make it watchable.
See better art hanging off refrigerator magnets. They're all wankers.
No, please.
Sorry. I ain't getting caught up in this.
What can I do?
Individuals inciting a fighting disorder are a threat to London security.
Unnatural thing.
Failure to report an incident could result in arrest.
Yeah.
Up for a spot of action?
Yeah, man, let's up in this.
We live in modern times. Drones, robots, computer control, they all have their place. But so do people. And that place is us. Because when you need help, you need the human touch. Not robots, not soldiers, just people like you. The Metropolitan Police. People protecting people.
Find me.
Ain't that an improvement? What do we have here?
Albion personnel are here to ensure everyone's safety and security.
Even that bit of salt. Appreciate that. Oh, wow. I'm impressed. Today is actually really lovely. Well, that just made up for this shit day. Ain't that a much needed change of pace?
You like my moves, fam?
Didn't think I'd see anything that cool today.
Your activity is being monitored by CCTV.
Yeah, fucking gassed.
Goings on.
Huh?
Something.
Hey, all right.
Really?
Bossman in the house.
Someone you know is involved in criminal activity. You must report it to the authorities. Failure to do so is a crime.
All persons are advised to ensure that their optic devices have the latest firmware.
Here it is.
What the hell happened here?
Can I just get some peace and quiet away from you dickheads?
This lighting is...
What am I looking at here? Stop with the bloody whore!
That could have gone better.
Yeah! Wavy!
It's not all bad, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm fucking gassed. Hey, all right.
Oh, that is so cool.
Bossman in the house.
Full fat!
Yeah, wavy.
Crusty foot!
You like my moves, fam?
Whoop whoop!
Well, fuck me sideways.
You're in my spears, man.
Yeah, I'm fucking gassed. You like my moves, fam?
I don't understand it.
Hey, all right. Bossman in the house. Ah!
Is what you want to do? Shame, lad. Not the sharpest knife in the drawer, are you?
Call me creepy.
at ya. Call me anytime you need. 'Cause my blood is made of whiskey, so you can't come get drunk on me. I don't wanna be you, you don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be you, you don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be you, you don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be. Call me up, call me in the morning. Stick in your thorn in, if that's what you need. You can call me innocent, baby. It will not change me. I still Call me vicious, call me violent, you can call me silent, you can call me lamb. Call me perverted, call me perfect, you can call me woman, or call me man. I don't wanna be you, you don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be you, you don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be you, you don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be. Call me up, call me in the morning. Stick in your thorn in, if that's what
Needless to say, I left after one. What with the tone bombings, then there's the immigration issues, and it seems like every day there's a
As a whole,
bit of a chicken and egg.
Yo, what you said?
You're in my personal space.
I'm on your side.
Just relax. I'm not a total pessimist. I have to think. Easy does it. Could you step back? Are you taking the piss? We are 10 minutes into our trip. Things are completely
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready.
DedSec, I got a call about a possible kidnapping. I'll send you the caller's info. Sounded like it was connected to something big. We have a real chance to seek justice here.
Alright, cool. Yeah, man's got this on lock.
No kidding.
Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome, but what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To get round Titus security?
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break in the Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
Why has this got to happen now? Free country, yeah. Imagine how you look like that. I swear. My neighbour's question me about
I was on a bit of a shopping spree. I must have...
Sorry about that.
Child. Can I help you?
That's fucking nasty, mate. Get that shit away from my mum.
anyways. Just be boss. Big up yourself. Serious. Like, seriously serious.
Shut in the hell up.
Are you joking?
I grew up in... Everything I've
Where do you think you're going?
My force had some kind of gift and value, right? Talk about self-centeredness.
If you see something strange, please report. See it, say it, sort it.
Right. Your teammate won't be completing their operation so much as they'll be needing one.
They hurt one of our own. Let's show them some dead set justice.
Wait. Let's end this.
That's all there is to it.
The first summer without Arctic ice cover. Not long ago, the best predictions placed it a quarter century off. Today, we are facing the possibility it will be this calendar year. Tonight, GBB will be looking into what this means for the planet.
coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro-drone is being developed.
Tell me this will be worth it.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
Investigation underway.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere.
Tail. Over.
Negative. No vision of the suspect. Sending location on the 1033. Advised conditions.
sign of...
Got one.
Anyone? Local British.
We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit.
This area is being reported by the
Any other patrols have eyes on the suspect, over? Terminating the search. Control.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like. Now that we have the schematics, we can make micro-drones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Do you want me to call you a helper or something?
Are you stoned? Apologies.
Sorry, my fault.
Bagman, what's good?
You're up. What shall we do today?
Oops, my bad.
Okay, let me get this straight. We have Albion. They're running checkpoints. SIRS, our counter-terrorism thingy, the actual police, and the government. Just what are the police and the government up to these days?
Some good spot for some art. Man's a proper artist now.
DedSec is really doing the Lord's work, aren't they? Jokes!
We've successfully trialled our first micro-drone, and it's officially as cute as the dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See? School's useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building and I'll work out the location of the Themis project.
Enough. I've read Ready to fire. Taking cover. Don't bother hiding.
Engaging target. Where are you? Engaging hostile target. Neutralizing hostile target. Engaging target. Engaging hostile target.
Going to investigate.
Neutralizing hostile target.
Have you looked at the Themis brief, ma'am?
Yes, I looked at it before I assigned you to the project. I am quite familiar with what it entails.
You must see the ethical implications of this. Themis violates half a dozen laws at least.
Those laws don't apply anymore. Or haven't you been paying attention? We're functioning under martial law here.
No. Themis is more than just martial law. It's a guillotine waiting to come down on everyone.
Look, you have two options. You can do your job, or you can lose your job. Pick
Hostile target.
I'll have you.
Engaging hostile target.
I'm hit.
Somebody help!
Engaging target. Engaging target. Control node reinitiating.
Spread out and find them. Drone, initiate search protocol.
Searching for suspect. Searching for suspect. Returning
Let's
to
go.
control.
Let's head back and regroup.
What was that sound?
Look round for anything named Themis.
Cool, I'm all over it.
Engaging hostile target.
Well, if I was hiding a top-secret, morally dubious drone project like Themis, I would put it in the secure vault on the lowest level. You will have to hack your way past some pretty serious security, however. The elevator that leads to the secure vault that houses Themis is locked down. You will have to access the bypass terminal to use it. You will require a spider bot.
Damn it! Think we lost him.
you'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
Cool, I'm all over it.
Our job is not an easy one, but it is an important one. Right now we devote countless hours to intelligence gathering and still things slip through the cracks. We're doing our best, you tell me. We are, but our best isn't good enough. That doesn't sound right. But even we aren't perfect yet. Yeah, they'll like that. That strikes a humble note. We make errors in judgment. That's human nature, but we cannot afford errors. We are the last resort to protect the people. Project Themis will dispense justice and protection. It will use data to predict the patterns of crime and abuse. It will let us transcend the faults in our own nature. Not bad. Yeah, they'll have questions, of course, which is fair. It's an extreme measure, and there is potential for abuse, but this is what London needs.
All right, Sebastian, this is what you and your friends have been training for. Time to crash the security grid for Daddy.
Go on, little drone. Spread your wings and shit.
That's the spirit. Should be pretty sick.
Sebastian, no!
Right then, no time for tears. Meet Sebastian, another of our countless microdrone allies. All named Sebastian, of course. You can't iterate on perfection. They're the cause. Destroy them, Sebastian. And for God's sake, be careful. You've made your father very proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the Themis project room now.
Let's ruin Nigel's fucking day.
London, once a beacon of civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we don't have to. Welcome to Project Themis. Albion has found a way to apply an existing system, Life School, a data aggregator of biometrics, personal information, to our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively.
Fuck me, I knew it. The Life School algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Themis works.
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a Life School algorithm for what Cass called a peacekeeping system. Supposed to identify vulnerable civilians, not target them.
Fucking fuck.
So in theory, Themis could be programmed to target anyone based on any number of parameters.
Exactly. That's the way Cass thinks. Genius, but twisted. We have to stop this. And I know how. We delete the Life Score data, and Themis is done.
Motherfucker. Alright, cool. There we go.
Yes, we'll have the award ceremony another time. Get out now.
Just surrender.
This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
No more excuses. This is my city, and I will not have DedSec ruin my plans for it. Themis was poised to change London, the world. And this group of Hamish fucking Balaji, I want them all. They made you all look like fools. They walked calmly into the White Tower, and no one, not one of you, stopped them with all our vaunted security measures. So do any of you have anything to say? Nothing. Well, everyone, and I mean everyone in the organization, will be revetted immediately. Someone help them, that's certain, and we will root them out. This time, we will get them all.
Well, that's about done it. Cass is gonna steam about this for a while. No more life score, no more Themis. You did it.
Bruv, we did it. You're a fucking boss, blood. And we'll need you for our next hit against Cass. You in?
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them and Cass. Maybe feed you lots of intel.
And there's still the question of Zero Day. Remember them? Completely gutted DedSec 1.0.
Cass had a hand in that purge, Bagley, and in the bombings. So we'll gladly accept any help you can give us, Hamish. Cheers.
Search their last known position. They're running. Get on them. Shit!
Shit. Now, where did you go off to? Drone, perform a search.
Gone far. All clear over here. Moving on.